Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Yifang and I would like to talk about online learning, the future of teaching and learning in higher education. Let's check it out. So, what is online learning? I'm sure all of you know it as we are all now conducting online classes, but let me introduce it briefly to other audience. Online learning, aka e-learning, is education that takes place over the internet. It is a type of distance learning. For instance, higher education institutions such as colleges and universities shuts down due to the outbreak of COVID-19, and teaching and learning is undertaken remotely on digital platforms. There are two ways to conduct, which are synchronous learning and asynchronous learning. The synchronous learning is conducted using live online class via Webex, Zoom Meeting, and Microsoft Teams, whereas asynchronous learning is conducted by uploading recorded lecture and reading materials to the online learning platforms. Fun fact! Do you know that more than 6 million students are currently in online courses as part of their higher education program? This is such a huge amount! Next, there are online learning challenges faced by both lecturers and students. The first challenge is adaptability struggle. Switching from traditional classroom and face-to-face teaching and learning to e-learning makes the teaching and learning experience entirely different for lecturers and students. The teaching and learning mode changed so suddenly when the government announced the commencement of MCO, and it was quite challenging for us to adapt the new norm. Then, most of us face technical issues because of the high usage rate of online learning system, and the platforms are overloaded that cause poor quality video and audio due to internet problems. We will disconnect automatically during live online class, especially for the students live in rural area. For example, Viviana, who is from rural village in Sabah, spent the night in the tree so that she could get a good internet connection in order to sit for online exams. The computer literacy is also one of the challenges. It is hard for lecturers and students to start using a learning management system out of nowhere without additional training, and it could be overwhelmed by the data to deal when trying to go digital. I didn't even know how to mute my mic during my very first online class, and whatever I taught was heard by my lecturer and friends. How embarrassing! Next, I would like to discuss the pros and cons of online learning. One of the pros of online learning is offers flexibility and convenience to us. The online classroom and instructor are available 24/7. The only excuse to missing class is not getting online. Let's say we have 8 AM class and we all know the struggle to get up for 8 AM class, especially when we have face-to-face lecture. We have to get up at 6 and get ready and squeeze into the bus D like sardine fish so that we are not late for the lecture classes. But now, we only have to get up 10 minutes before the online class starts, and we can wear whatever we can. Nobody will know how messy we are, and we can wear anything we want like PJs. We can get announcements, access notes, review assignments, take practice quizzes, discuss questions, chat with fellow students, and study at any time we want. In my opinion, the best part of online learning is that we can replay the recorded lecture as many times as we want so that we can understand what the lecturer is trying to convey. And we can spend our precious time with our family at home and have support from family during this tough period. Besides that, online learning also offers more individual attention. As we have a direct pipeline to the lecturer via email, Padlet, and Edmodo, we can get our questions answered directly. Many students are not comfortable asking questions in classes for fear of feeling stupid. Like me, I'll be too shy to ask questions in front of 200 people, so I rather ask my friends. But my friends might not be 100% correct. The internet eliminates that fear as long as we feel comfortable with the lecturers. Many times, we will think a question after class or while we are studying. Rather than trying to remember to ask it or forgetting it, we can send an email to the instructor and enhance our opportunity to learn. Furthermore, the online learning also teaches us to be self-disciplined. Perhaps the greatest foe of online courses is procrastination. When it comes to education, the last moment is the worst possible moment to learn. But ultimately, we succeed because we realize the importance of doing things on time or even ahead of time. That self-realization propels our success in an online course. No one is there looking over our shoulder to tell you to go online and study. No one is there to make us ask questions or post response. The motivation to study in online classes comes from us. Especially we are HBP students who are always busy with studio projects and assignments with the shortest due date. And we have developed good time management skills so that we can submit high-quality assignments before the due date. Self-discipline and good time management skills are very vital for us when we go to work, as the delay in the construction project will cause great loss and expenses to the client and contractor. However, there are still cons of online learning. It requires more time than on-campus classes. As we all can feel, we spend more time studying and completing assignments in the online environment than in on-campus classes. As most courses are 60% assignment-based and 40% for the test, and some courses are even 100% assignment-based, it will hugely increase the burden of us. As I've mentioned before, we HBP students are showered with high volume of projects and assignments at almost the same time, and the due dates are normally very short. The time of us spent is much more than on-campus classes. For my case, I'm studying quantity surveying program, and I spend about 12 hours in front of the computer to complete my task, and this is very physically and mentally exhausting. I believe that design courses students like architecture and interior architecture students are experiencing more hustle and bustle life than me. If anyone has the same opinion, don't be shy to comment below. Then, the online learning will have lower synergy level and involvement than face-to-face lesson. In online classes, we are basically talking to our computer screens. There is no eye contact and physical contact at all, and we can only communicate virtually. Sometimes, they will also have a delay in communication due to poor internet connection that lower the synergy level. There are also situations that the students do not respond to the lecturer questions, and I believe that some of us have ignored the lecturer for at least one time. Sorry, lecturers. In my opinion, the cons of online learning are more than the pros. This is because we can only depend on ourselves to be responsible for our own learning, and also we cannot meet our friends face to face and go for lunch after class. We can only communicate with them virtually. And yeah, I miss you, my friends. Hope the COVID-19 situation will get better so that we can go back to our normal life and enjoy our uni life. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't be too stressed, my internet friends. Thank you and bye bye.